Hey everyone, we are back in my kitchen this week, but we're not cooking anything. The only reason why we're in here is because the rest of my house is complete mayhem. All of Grant's stuff showed up, all of his boxes, all of his furniture, like his whole life, when my whole life already filled up this entire place. If you haven't watched my house tour, we moved, we're in Dallas, but this is the only space that is even halfway presentable / civilized. I don't know, it's a mess. You can watch my vlog channel if you like messy. That's what we do over there. That's what we do here too, because today we're doing an empties video, because that's right, I brought all of my empties, aka all of my trash, all of the products that I used up. I brought it all with me in a moving truck, but I had to unpack a thing of trash, and we're talking about it because I wanted to do this video because a lot of people like empties videos, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I wanted to do a favorites video. I haven't done one in a while. I've been so consumed with like the wedding, moving, all of the everything that has just taken over my life. I've just been completely hijacked. I haven't really gotten like a lot of new favorites or whatever, but empties videos to me are kind of like favorites videos because obviously I liked all this stuff enough to use it up, but maybe not enough to repurchase it. So I'm gonna let you know what I would repurchase, what I've already repurchased, what's worth it, what's not worth it. I really hope you guys enjoy it. If you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe, you can give me a thumbs up, you can let me know what you wanna see next. I promise I will create like a recording space in this house. Everything will not be happening in this kitchen, but you know, this is what we got for now. Is it weird that I have just like kept this as my empties receptacle for this many years? I think I've had this for like 5 years or something. I think it was an Etsy channel sent this to me. Oh, it actually has my name on it. I'm showing you the wrong size. It says LeighAnnSays on it. It's from somebody who wanted to send me something and personalized it, which is special to me, but like, is it weird that I just like made it sort of like a trash can, but like a for show trash can? I don't know. Definitely overanalyzing it. I'll stop. We can talk about the empties. Let's go. Where should we begin? Things are already spilling. Okay, I don't like to do this in like an organized way, but I'm gonna show you something very important first. Yes, nail polish, very important. This is what I have on my nails right now, and it's what I've had on my nails for months at this point. I'm not sure how long, but I love this nail polish and I can't stop using it. Whenever I do another color, I miss it and I change it back to this. It's just like an almost white pink. It goes with everything. It just makes me feel clean. When nothing in my life is clean, neat, organized, I can rely on my Essie Matter of Fiction to stay on my nails for almost a week, which I think is the most you can ask for from like a regular standard, like over the counter nail polish. It's just a good one. I like the Gel Couture line. I've been loving it for as long as it's been out. This color, especially Matter of Fiction, people ask me about it all the time, so I wanted to put it at the top of the video. This is definitely a favorite. I've already repurchased it. Obviously, it's on my nails now. This one wasn't completely empty, but it was like all dried out and thick and horrible to work with. Ooh, okay, another favorite. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. I have it in color 220 Natural Beige. This is the one I go to like 3 to 5 days out of the week. I love this. This is not one that is like super suck your soul dry matte, which I do like because I'm oily. I live in a hot, humid climate, and I do still get oily with this, but I like how easy it is to work with. It's thinner, it doesn't dry up too fast. It's just a nice everyday foundation, and it's from the drugstore, so it's affordable. I've talked about this a million times. I'm doing it again. It's definitely a favorite. I have repurchased it and I would suggest it to you. People don't do empties videos as much as they used to. We don't have to talk about it. YouTube is a weird place. I'm just gonna do my own thing, stay in my own lane, do what I like to do, and don't ask questions. Next up, this is the Drunk Elephant Firma Day Serum. I've talked about this before a few times. I put it in favorites videos. I think I put it in my yearly favorite last year. I really like this serum. I haven't repurchased it yet because it is pricey. Everything from Drunk Elephant is really pricey. That's a struggle for me, but this was a daily use while I was using it. Actually, I had another one and then it came out like all dark and aged, and I think that's whenever you're supposed to say like, okay, this vitamin C kind of serum, this is old. You're not supposed to use it anymore at that point. So I don't have one right now, but I would repurchase it. Like, I feel like I can see there are results. I feel like I can see that my skin is doing better, but I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I'm not really sure. moisturizer. I've definitely drunk the Kool-Aid with Drunk Elephant. I really love their products. I would purchase this again. Okay, we are like banging out the favorites in this Empties video. I feel like I should just call this a favorites video. I don't know what I'm gonna call this, but this is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. It's a loose powder. If you've been on YouTube for 10 seconds, you've heard of it. A lot of people use this. This is especially really good for oily girls that want to stay matte all day. You want your makeup to stay put. You're not going for the dewy look. I'm not going for the dewy look because the dewy look is going to happen to me no matter what. This is my favorite setting powder, and they actually just came out with a new version of this powder, and it's like the glow version. So it's a setting powder that you could just use in different places where you want more glow to come out, but you still want to set your foundation. So you could maybe use this in your T-zone, but the glow setting powder maybe like on your cheeks, or like, I don't know, if you want it everywhere, you could do it everywhere. I haven't tried it all over my face. I literally tried it one day and I tried it on my cheeks. I didn't notice that much of a difference, but I wasn't really like testing it. But I have gotten a new one of these since then. They actually sent it to me, which is really nice and amazing. But if they hadn't, I would have purchased it because this is just like my all-time favorite setting powder. I feel like I look like an Oompa Loompa in this kitchen. Like I'm living in Pleasantville. Everything is black and white around me, and I'm like the little Oompa Loompa that's jumping in on the scene. I don't know. Anyway, this is a shampoo that I used recently. It's the Aveda Damage Remedy Restructuring Shampoo. This bottle did not last me very long, and I don't remember how much it was, but it was kind of pricey. I actually went to a salon that carried Aveda products because, I don't know, I got weird and I was like, I don't want to order it online. I want it now, because I watched this hair tutorial and I wanted to buy every product this girl was using because, I don't know, I just got real into it, and I did. I bought everything she used, and I liked almost everything that she was using, except I really didn't get it with this shampoo, and it was overpriced for not really seeing like any huge miraculous thing happening to my hair. Clearly, I need a damage remedy, but I don't think this was it. I don't think it was worth the money. I've moved on to a Kristin S shampoo that I ordered from Target, and it was really affordable, and I really like the bottle a whole lot more than this. Not that that totally matters, but I have been enjoying that shampoo, and I'm not going to repurchase this. And here's a little up close action in case you need to see what the suspect looks like if you're out in the wild. Here's one of my like ridiculous favorites that I probably wouldn't suggest you use, but I consistently use and have used since high school. It's the Suave Kids Detangling Spray. I have extremely tangly hair, and for some reason, ever since I got my hair done right before my wedding, it's been even more tangly, and it's so unmanageable, and my hair is so damaged, I get really paranoid about breaking it after a shower, so I have heavily been relying on this. Like, I ran out of it and really needed it, and Grant like had to go and find it, and he was like, I don't think they even sell that here, and like the people didn't know what he was talking about, whatever. He figured it out. He's a trooper. I trust him with my life. He got me my Suave Kids, and it works so well, and it smells really good. And I think this is a really old packaging. They have different packaging, but this is the Double Dutch Apple. I like it. I don't know, it's extremely cheap. Another favorite, this is the Cerave PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. I don't remember when I made the switch, but it's definitely been like at least 6 months. I've been using this as my main moisturizer daytime and nighttime. Maybe a little less during the day and more at night, but I just really, really love this moisturizer. It's kind of like a gel. It's not too heavy. I just really like how it feels on my skin. And when I use it during the day, I pair it with an SPF because obviously you need an SPF. I especially need an SPF. So I use this and then I put an SPF over it. I think I have one in here, so I'll show you what I've been using. But this is just a really good drugstore, more affordable moisturizer option. I don't know. I feel like they really went up on their prices when they expanded all their lines and everything, but I don't know. I just keep paying it. I like it. I'm fine with it. I feel like I'm still saving money because things are expensive out there. Let's be real. Oh, speaking of expensive SkinCeuticals, this was actually sent to me. This is the Replenishing Cleanser. It's a dual action cleanser. It deeply cleanses and replenishes, and I felt like I was really doing something fancy with my skin because SkinCeuticals is just so expensive. I really liked this. I did not repurchase it though. I felt like it was especially good for my skin when I was using like harsher stuff on my face, trying to manage breakouts and maybe using more Retin-A because I went through a phase where I was like really trying to focus on using it. Kind of got away from that. Definitely need to get back to that, but this was helpful in those situations because you need something super mild and super kind on your face when you're in those situations, and this was great. Actually, I think there's even more maybe SkinCeuticals. Okay, this is the other part of the story. As you can see, not empty in the slightest, but I'm getting rid of it because it made my skin so angry. So this is the Soothing Cleanser Foam. And I was like, oh, foam, me, oily. Yes, this is what I need for myself. And it felt good. It felt like super squeaky clean. And I know that's not really what you're supposed to be going for, but I liked it, but it did not like me. We did not get along ultimately, and it made my skin extremely dry, like all over dry. So this is definitely the one that I did use up and would repurchase, but I haven't. I really didn't like this, especially in combination with the other stuff that I was doing to my face. Foaming cleanser, no. Replenishing cleanser, yes. I'm sure it just depends on your skin type, but for me, that's how it went. Okay, yeah, here is a different packaging of the same Suave Kids product. A little proof I can't get enough. All right, so while we're talking about SkinCeuticals, while we're talking about skincare, this is my current favorite SPF product. This is the SkinCeuticals Mineral Radiance UV Defense. It's SPF 50 High Protection Universal Tint. This has a tint. I've talked about this before. It's definitely a favorite. I have repurchased it. I actually accidentally repurchased the clear version and kicked myself, and then went ahead and ordered the tinted version, and I still only use the tinted version, and the other version just sits in my cabinet because I don't really want to use it. I don't know why. I wear makeup on top of it, but whatever. We don't have to talk about it. There is no reason. It's fine. But I did use this up. I would repurchase it. The reason I really like it is because it sets on my skin. It's not like a moisturizer. It's not super thick. It like sinks into my skin. The tint isn't extreme. You're not really getting like a BB quality coverage. Like you're getting no coverage basically. It does have a tint, and that kind of makes me feel better about like, oh, it won't flash back or something like that, because like, oh yeah, there's flash photography in my life all the time. I have to be really careful. But I do like this. Here, I probably should show you. Can you see on the palm of my hand? That's what the tint looks like. I don't know how it would work on different skin tones, if you're darker than me or lighter than me, but it shears out so much. I really don't think it would be bad. Since this is a LeighAnn favorites video, we have some staples, the Dr. Bronner's. This one is the peppermint. This is the baby unscented version. I really prefer this one a whole lot more because I'm gonna be real with you. The peppermint, when you're washing some parts of your body, it feels weird and like not pleasant for me personally. And also I feel better using this on my brushes. This is a makeup brush cleansing wonder. You can get it anywhere, drugstore, grocery store, at least wherever I live. And it's also like some really fun rating. Like, why not? Would repurchase, have repurchased forever. Here's another product from that hair tutorial that I watched where I told you that I bought all of the products the girl got. So this is the very small baby size of the Aveda Volumizing Tonic. It creates wetless volume and shine. I haven't really noticed the shine, but I do think it is an effective volume spray. I got the little tiny baby tester size because like, yes, I wanted to buy everything she used, but I was like, that's a lot, girl. So, but it was worth it, and I have repurchased it. I just use it a little bit on the roots whenever I'm like brushing my hair out and getting it ready to blow dry it. Other than that, I don't use it. You could probably use it at different times, but I don't. All right, next up, definitely a big favorite. You've seen this before on my channel. It's the Saint Tropez Foam Self Tanner Express. Express meaning you can put it on for 1 hour and it's like a light tan, 2 hours medium, 3 hours dark. And if you're me, you leave it on for 8 hours and like you feel like you're doing something, but like I literally have it on my skin right now. Today was tanning day, but it was also filming day. It's all happening. I probably look weird and like I don't match, but at least you know why. This is a really good self tanner. I feel like it gives a good all over tan. I have really perfected my routine. Like up until now, I haven't really felt like I could provide a very useful tanning routine to the world because I feel like there are so many out there, but I don't know. I'm kind of considering doing it. It might be a little too late in the game. Do you guys even want to see that? But I don't know. I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I don't have as many mistakes. I probably should not say that. Never mind. There are always mistakes, but it's more of like a user error thing. This is actually a really good self tanner. I usually order it from Sephora or Ulta, and I have repurchased it since. Like, I'm probably getting self tanner on this white island right now. Again, this is a staple of any of my Empties videos, the Garnier Micellar water. I'm sure I've thrown some away because there are not enough enough in this bucket to actually be in an Empties video of mine because I go through this stuff like crazy. I just get the regular original, I think this is the original. It says all skin types, even sensitive. I definitely don't like the waterproof makeup one as much. It has the blue top and you have to shake it up. It's too oily and I have lash extensions, so I need to avoid that kind of situation. But I really like this one. This is my like everyday first step skincare removing makeup thing that I do. Let's talk about brow products. What even happened in here? So many brow empties. Okay, number one, this is the NYX Precision Brow Pencil. I have it in taupe. I really like this brow pencil. I really like the color. The only drawback, which has taken me away from repurchasing it, because I did repurchase it for a while and I really, really loved it. It's a little bit hard to like get the color payoff, which can be good because you don't want too much color payoff, like too much product going into your brows too quickly. But this one, I always felt like I was struggling a little bit. Okay, more brow things. I really liked this brow pencil from MAC. Oddly, never tried a brow pencil from MAC in the past, and this one is the Eyebrow Styler in the color Lingering. I really, really love this, but I kind of completely forgot about it. I think I might have even used this. Did I use it for my wedding? No, I don't think I did, but I was using it around that time, and I really, really liked it as a one product brow situation, just like, hey, I'm just getting it done. It went on really easily, but not too easily. It's a good brow pencil, and I think it's new. Don't quote me. And here we are at the last brow product of the video, the brow product that I actually have on my brows right now. I think I have it on in a different color. Both of these are honey brown. This is the Covergirl Ultrafine Brow Pencil, and I really, really love this stuff. It goes on so easily, like maybe a little too easily. It's super, super, super fine. You have all the control in the world. The other side has a really good spoolie that's not too big. You have a lot of control. It's ultra fine as well. I really like this brow pencil. I think this might be one of my favorites from the drugstore at this point, but the problem is it runs out so fast. I feel like I've never gone through a brow product as fast as I go through this brow pencil, but obviously I repurchased it. I have it on my brows right now. I do really like it, but I'm really annoyed that I have to repurchase so often. So maybe I should just like buy more of them at once. Is this what Covergirl wants me to do? I don't know, but I do really like it. It's a struggle, but it's good. Whoa, major throwback, Revlon, Kissable Balm Stain. I don't even remember the name. I've been using this for so many years. Please let me know down below. Are you one of the people that has been with me, been with my channel since I discovered these things? I was so obsessed, actually literally still so obsessed, and I actually finished one. When I use these, it's always like, oh, my lip color has come off and I don't feel like putting on lip liner and lip stuff, or you know, it's just like a casual day or whatever. You guys know honey is the shade. This is the only one like I've stuck with through all of the years. If they ever canceled this product, I would be so angry. Like I would start a petition. I love this lip color. It goes on so easily, but as you can see, the product is literally concave. How was I even putting that on my lips? It looks disgusting. There's no label on it. Revlon, Balm Stain, and honey, like iconic. Don't use that word a lot. There's a reason, because it should be saved for such things. More Drunk Elephant. This is the Proteini Polypeptide Cream, and I actually forgot about this. So I haven't repurchased it. They did send this to me, and obviously I've been collecting these empties for quite a while, but I really like this, and I really, really liked the delivery system, the packaging. I said that really weird, but you just press this down and it comes out right here, and it's a heavy, super moisturizer, and I loved using this at night. I didn't use it during the day because I felt like it would be too heavy. I'm not really sure if it's a nighttime only thing. It probably isn't, but that's how I used it, and I really, really liked it. I have been considering repurchasing it, but I haven't. Okay, here's one. I love this stuff so much, but I also hate it. It's the Orbitz Dry Texturizing Spray. I've talked about this before. I've talked about how much I love it, but I've also talked about how stinking expensive it was. This is kind of like a cult favorite product, I'm pretty sure. So I really wanted to try it because ever since I've been doing this like semi-middle part, I've been really feeling the need for volume, and I need all the help I can get because I don't want to break my hair off doing too much teasing. So I try to like use more product, and this is like the go-to holy grail of texturizing sprays. And let me tell you, it is. I've tried other ones since trying this. Like obviously I I started with like a little baby travel size. Oh my gosh, it's getting so dark in here. I am sorry about the lighting. I didn't want to pay the full price for the Big Daddy, but since then I have, because it is so worth it. I think the big size is like $45. I'm having like a flashback. I feel like in the past I said like, oh no, it's totally not worth like $45 for the big one. I kind of feel like I said that, but I was wrong, and I have purchased the full size. I have it in my hair right now. I've tried other products and they just don't compare. This one is so good. It doesn't make my hair feel dirty, and that's like a huge thing. This doesn't. It actually kind of refreshes it. It's not a dry shampoo, but I love it. It's way too expensive. I don't suggest you buy it because you'll become addicted like me, but it is good, and I have repurchased it reluctantly. Next up, here is another SPF. This one is the La Roche-Posay Spf 50, and this one's also a tinted sunscreen. I thought this would be a nice substitute for the SkinCeuticals because this one's a little more accessible because you can buy it in the drugstore, and I think you can also get it at Target, but I don't like it as much. It makes me a little bit more greasy. It's thin, it does sink into the skin, it's good, you'll probably like it, but I felt like it wasn't as matte as the other one. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. I saved it. Whoa. And it also kind of gave me a heart attack. Is it even worth it to save it if you have a heart attack in the process? Anyway, this is a hairspray. It's actually not completely done. Oh, I think I was having problems with the sprayer, and then I was just kind of like, I'm not gonna deal with this anymore. I don't wanna be involved with this. So this is the L'Oreal Elnett Satin Extra Strong Hold Hairspray. This stuff has been around forever. If you ever had a grandma, she probably used this. It smells like grandma's. I've used it on and off for years and years and years. As you can see, it was sent to me. I don't know if you can tell. The cap is like mega blinged out. It's also like hairy because it's hairspray, and then it would get stuck to it, and I'm not a clean person. But it also has my name on it, but just part of my name. Sometimes brands are like, oh yeah, we're gonna personalize it. We're gonna like make the person feel so special, but like a lot of times people just throw out the "and." I don't know. I feel like a lot of girls on the internet will use like their first and middle name when they don't go by their first and middle name, and I guess that's where the confusion comes in. But like LeighAnn, like this doesn't make me feel special. I'm not Leigh. I don't know. I always kind of regretted like not just going by Leigh in my next life. I'm gonna chop off the "and." Anyway, I haven't repurchased this, but I would. It's pretty good. It's not too heavy of a hold. It's easy to use. I think the only bad thing would be this sprayer, but you can easily clean that. I just didn't because like I said, I'm gross. Next up, again, wouldn't be an Empties video if I didn't have multiple cans of Batiste. This is the Coconut and Exotic Tropical Scent. I like this one, but I like this one better. This is the Sassy and Daring Wild Dry Shampoo, and I think they've changed the packaging since this is like an old one. I don't know where this came from, but Batiste is great. I think they've upped their prices, but that probably happened a long time ago and I didn't notice. It's still worth it, and you can get it at Ulta, you can get it at the drugstore. I regret it every time I use a different dry shampoo, so I just keep coming back for more. Okay, next up, and I promise we're wrapping this up. This is the Pistache or Pistache. Don't make fun of me. I'm pathetic. That would just be wrong. So this is the pistachio oil body butter. This was sent to me and it is so good. I have also purchased it. I think you can get it on Amazon. It smells so good. It is a very strong scent, so if you don't like sweet, warm, yummy scents, I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you don't like that or slathering it onto your body, you probably won't like this. But I love it. Obviously, good to the last drop. It is so good. And now I think that they have like the body scrub also. Maybe they have a whole bunch of products, but I don't know about them because I've only tried this one, but it is really good. I don't think that body butter is only like a winter time thing, but I guess we're going into fall, so maybe that doesn't matter, but I will use it like any season. I love it. I just want all the moisturizer all over me at all times. And this is like, so good. Okay, speaking of moisturizer, this is one that I didn't really like, but I did pretty much use it up. I didn't like scrape the bottom or anything because I wasn't wild about it. I would not repurchase this. This is the Everyone Lotion made with plant extracts and pure essential oils for hands, face, body, and this is the mint and coconut scent. I really like this scent, mint coconut. It's nice, it's refreshing, it's kind of like summery, whatever. But beyond that, I don't think this was very good. I am a moisturizer person. Like every time I get out of the bath or shower or do anything at any time, I'm like slathering up head to toe, bottoms of the feet, just everywhere at all times. It's a step that I cannot skip ever. Maybe that's normal, but I'm not sure if it is. But this is one where I would look down, and if I was wearing shorts like halfway through the day, and my legs would look like slightly ashy. Do you know what I mean? Not like, whoa, cracked dry, like crazy or anything like that, but they were not moisturized. They were not in a place I wanted them to be. It did not look like I had lotioned up head to toe that morning. And well, then what's the point? Why am I here? What are we doing? So I just got this from the grocery store. I don't know how much it was. Doesn't even matter. I'm never repurchasing this. I don't suggest it. I didn't like it. Okay, and last, gotta talk about it. This is my all-time favorite hair mask that I just use for like a conditioner at this point. And I really feel like it has helped my hair so much. I've talked about it before. If you're sick of hearing about it, I'm sorry. This is the Amika Soul Food Nourishing Mask. It smells so good. I've gotten like the room spray from Amika at this point. This has been in here way too long to open it. It's probably like moldy, and I get really grossed out by any kind of mold situation. I don't want to see it. It smells so good. They repackaged it so it looks a little bit different, but it doesn't perform any different. I love this so much. If you have damaged, super color treated hair, if your hair's dry, if you need a little oomph on the ends, I feel like this helps so much. The girl that was doing my hair in Houston said that she could notice a difference after I started using it, and like, that means the world to me. I love this stuff. I will always repurchase it. That's it for my empties. Thank you so much for sitting through this. I feel like it was really long, but maybe I just feel like that because I'm sitting on my counter and I feel weird. But anyway, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have, thank you so much. You are my people and I love you. I'm listening to your requests. I'm listening to your suggestions down below in the comments. I really appreciate them. You can also find me on social media. It's LeighAnnSays everywhere. I also have a vlog channel that I never remember to talk about, except I think I talked about it already in this video. It's Leanne Vlogs. The link is always down there. I don't know if you guys care. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone. Help me. I was watching something. Ugh. YouTube strikes again. There's a construction guy whistling outside. I don't know why that's necessary. Whistle while you walk. Whistle while you work. Whatever, but it doesn't really help my situation. Selfish person.